you share your games on PS4.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
Sony just announced the PS5 Pro. What the hell is this?
So let me get this straight. The PS5 Pro is $700 and it doesn't even have a disc drive. You have to pay for that as well as for the vertical stand.
I have one! I have one! There's no games! There's no games on it! There's nothing! It's a Netflix box, there's nothing!
$700 for a discless console is beyond ridiculous. If you want to buy the stand, which is not included by the way, and the disc drive, you're basically spending $900.
What's the last roast me, what's this?
This is flaming flagler!
Oh, okay, flaming dragon. Fuck face. First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face! Now, I don't know what kind of pan-Pacific bullshit power play you're trying to pull here, but Asia Jack is my territory. So whatever you think, you better think again. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to head down there, and I will rain down on a godly fucking firestorm upon you. You're gonna have to call the fucking United Nations and get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the PS5 Pro and examining whether it's a worthy upgrade or a misstep from Sony. With its sleek design and promises of enhanced performance, the PS5 Pro definitely caught our eye. But with the hype surrounding its release, is it living up to expectations? Let's find out.
And the PS3, that came with a disc drive. It was also a PS1, a PS2, a Blu-ray player, and a DVD player. I'm also seeing a lot of responses like, you don't need the stand or the disc drive, which is true, but some people do have big physical collections of video games, and just think about the precedent that it is setting. Is this gonna happen for all future consoles? Because I think that's terrible.
Otherwise, it basically looks like a PS5 Slim, just with extra stripes. It also doesn't include a disc drive in the box, though you can add on the already existing module. At least it includes a 2TB SSD, but all of this for a whopping $700 here in the US. And it didn't even show any new games.
People are saying, well look, this new console's got 2 terabytes of storage, that's really good. Not really. With how big games are nowadays, that's going to fill up within a couple of months, and then you can start deleting games or buying external storage, so you're right back into doing all that nonsense.
We got some bad news about GTA 6. Oh, you mean the fact that PlayStation secured exclusive marketing rights? No, GTA 6 is apparently being delayed until 2026, maybe even middle of 2026. Wait, no, that would mean that we can't sell our PS5 Pro. What are we gonna do? No one's gonna buy the console now.
Alright, let's kick things off with one of the most surprising changes Sony made with the PS5 Pro, the removal of the disc drive. For gamers who love physical media or have a collection of discs, this is a significant drawback. It limits the PS5 Pro's versatility and could alienate a portion of the PlayStation fanbase. Remember the feeling of unwrapping a brand new game? That fresh plastic smell, carefully placing the disc in the console and booting it up for the first time? That experience is gone for PS5 Pro owners. Plus, buying physical copies often meant you could find deals, trade games with friends, or even sell them later on. With a digital-only console, you're locked into whatever the PlayStation Store is offering. Digital downloads are convenient, no more swapping discs, everything's stored neatly in your library, and you can preload games before they even launch. But for a lot of gamers, especially those who've been loyal to the PlayStation brand for years and have built up a collection of games, this move just feels like a step backward. Physical copies often went on sale, giving gamers a chance to snag their favorite titles at a discount. With a digital-only console, you're at the mercy of Sony's pricing strategy. Plus, there's the issue of internet speeds and data caps. Not everyone has access to blazing fast internet, and downloading massive game files can be a real pain. And if you've got a data cap, forget about it. So yeah, the lack of a disk drive is a head-scratcher. It feels like a way to push everyone towards an all-digital future, but it's a future that not everyone is ready for, or even wants. So, is this a step forward or a step back? Only time will tell.
PS5 Pro is a waste of money.
Oh, really? Why?
They are asking $700 for the graphics equivalent of an RTX 2080.
Is that bad?
Yes, that graphics card is 2 generations behind and goes for about $150 on eBay.
What?
The PS5 Pro is only costing Sony $400 to build. They're assuming that console owners are stupid, so they'll be able to make $300 on every sale. This is a scam.
What should I do?
Well, I recommend keeping your base PS5 in order to play Sony exclusives on launch, and assuming that you already have $700 saved up, instead of upgrading to the PS5 Pro, just save up another $300 and get a pre-built PC instead.
$1,000 for a PC?
Yes, for $1,000 you get the current gen RTX 4060 Ti and a Ryzen 5 7600X, which is a way better deal than a PS5 Pro.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the price. At around 65,000 rupees, the PS5 Pro comes with a hefty price tag. That's a serious investment, and many gamers are scratching their heads, wondering if the relatively minor upgrades justify such a cost. For that kind of money, you could build yourself a pretty capable gaming rig that would blow the PS5 Pro out of the water in terms of performance. So, what gives? Why is Sony asking so much for a console that on paper doesn't seem to offer a massive leap over its predecessor? Sure, there are some upgrades, but are they worth the premium you're paying? Especially when you consider that the original PS5 is still a very capable machine and offers a fantastic gaming experience at a more affordable price. It feels like Sony might be banking on brand loyalty and the hype surrounding the PS5 to drive sales, even with the high price tag. But at the end of the day, gamers want value for their money, and right now it's hard to say if the PS5 Pro delivers that. When you compare the PS5 Pro to its competitors, both in the console and PC space, it just doesn't seem like a compelling deal. So yeah, the price of the PS5 Pro is a tough pill to swallow. It's a premium product with a premium price tag, but the question remains, is it worth it?
Do not buy Horizon Forbidden West on PS5. Listen up. While the game is already scoring extremely high on Metacritic and looking like a Game of the Year candidate, this is a reminder that PS5 players should be buying the PS4 version of the game. It costs $10 less on PS4 and could be upgraded to the PS5 version for free.
One of the big selling points of the PS5 Pro is its supposed 4K prowess. Sony made a big deal about how this console would deliver stunning 4K visuals, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in console gaming. But does it live up to the hype? Well, not really. While the PS5 Pro aims for 4K gaming, it doesn't deliver as expected. The graphics and picture quality are not significantly better than the original PS5, especially considering the higher price.
A company could literally just add ray tracing and it automatically be included as a PS5 Pro enhanced game. So you could be playing at the same resolution, at the exact same frame rate, with just ray tracing added, and that could qualify as an enhanced game for the PlayStation 5 Pro.
You might notice a slight uptick in sharpness or detail, but it's not the night and day difference you'd expect from a console that's marketed as a 4K powerhouse. The PS5 Pro still struggles to maintain a consistent 4K resolution at 60 frames per second in many demanding games. It often resorts to techniques like checkerboard rendering or dynamic resolution scaling to hit that 4K target, which can result in a less crisp image compared to native 4K. The difference in visual quality between the PS5 and PS5 Pro is there, but it's subtle, and you really have to pixel peep to notice it. So, while the PS5 Pro can technically output games in 4K, the experience isn't quite as revolutionary as Sony wants you to believe. Chapter 4. Where's the power? Okay, let's talk performance. You'd think a new console generation, especially a mid-cycle refresh like the PS5 Pro, would bring about a significant boost in performance.